Yes. Hello, I'm Cheri Valentine, and I am here with another episode of Tappy Break for you, where we are going to tap on those things that keep you stuck, those emotions that are heavy, that weigh you down, that are negative, and that are keeping you from really stepping into your brilliance, getting your message out, and being healthy, happy, and feeling successful. So today I'm inspired by the topic of engaging the power within you, because as I was having a conversation, I found that so many people, underneath everything, there seems to be these folk where we don't see our value, where we don't see our brilliance, where we're not good enough, we're not enough. And when some of us are aware that that's going on, but a lot of times it's more hidden and simple and subliminal and unconscious. So I'm going to tap today on that. It's going to be a little bit more positive. Sometimes I really focus on the negative aspects of things because that's really what we want to clear, and that's what we're doing when we tap. But I also have found it's really fun to tap in on more positive things as well. And I have with me Michelle, and she's been kind enough to jump in and be my shadow voice today. So I'm going to let you let her introduce herself to you.
Hi, Cheri. Cheri, is that correct?
It is,
or
yes.
Cheri. We actually met at another blab, but you probably don't remember me. But I do some co-hosting with Georgia London on Women Inspiring Women.
That's why that's why I knew you looked familiar, but I wasn't sure why. Okay, great. Yes.
And I wanted to come in last week and wasn't able to. So I said, I got to try to grab for a few minutes this week. So, because I enjoy trying, I love this EFT, a little bit about me, basically. I do a lot of coaching, have been doing it for a long time, long before coaching was even a word, that was even a buzzword. So, and I have used EFT on myself. I have been a participant in EFT, and I actually enjoy the process because it totally opens you up, and it takes you down a specific maze that actually pulls you back out of the maze in a really awesome experience and a eye-opening experience. So I think it's great. I love to see you do this. I'm excited.
Oh, great. And I love hearing different people to explain it who have used it and benefited from it. Because it's so easy to kind of get stuck in our own heads about how we describe things.
Yes.
All right. So I just want to let all of you know that if you like this tapping, what we do today, that if I have about 45 videos available on YouTube on the playlist Tappy Break. If you go to Cheri Valentine on YouTube, so you can do a lot of tapping if you like. My previous videos were all 25 minutes, 20 minutes or less, and each one I do a little bit of coaching through the video so that you get the most of the experience. And since this is more of a kind of a general tapping, I like you to have an intention for yourself so that you get the most benefit. So each of them has their own topic, and there's great coaching throughout them, and they are available. So I would love it if you subscribe to the YouTube if you enjoy them, and join me here each week. I'll be here every Monday doing these at this time going forward. So I want you to think of an area in your life where you don't feel as powerful as you would like to feel. It might be in just one thing that you are wanting to do. It might be in a personal sense. It might have to do around a relationship. It could have to do with the task that you need to do for your business or for work. But again, you will receive the most benefit, one, by engaging an intention and tuning into an emotion or a feeling or something specific. Tap along with me, say the words out loud with me, and you'll be surprised at what you experience. And don't worry if the words aren't your words. Don't worry that it doesn't make sense to you, because what we're trying to do when we tap is get out of our heads, get out of our mind where we think everything makes sense, and actually activate and access a part of ourselves that need a little bit more attention to be revealed so that we can release it. And really, I find our power lies within our unconscious and our emotional kind of wisdom that our bodies hold. And I love tapping because it allows us to access that information for your highest good. And we always hold the intention that what we're doing is for your highest good, for your highest potential, your highest evolution, evolving into your amazingly most best self. So that's our intention. So take a breath and identify for yourself an area where you would like to feel more powerful and really engage that power within you. Do you have that, Michelle?
Yes.
Okay,
Is that
great.
something that you would like me to tell you, or just go
If
with
you
it?
are comfortable to do that, I would love it, yes. But if not, it's okay.
Uh, let's put it out there.
Okay,
A weakness, I guess, is what you're saying. A weakness,
sure.
someplace where I don't feel power. I don't feel
Yeah.
power in not the attraction of money, but in the success of making it for me personally. I can make money for everyone else, but not for me.
Okay. That's a very, very common
Right.
thing. So thank you for sharing that, because I actually think that anyone that's going to be watching this either live or the replay will be able to totally resonate with that. And since you were kind enough to share it, I'm going to even focus on that a little bit, okay,
Okay.
in this
Sure.
particular tapping. So I'll have to change the title a little bit and reflect what we're actually doing.
Well, it is aligned with success, so engage the
No.
positive power with it. So,
Well, yeah, I like a line. I use the line success because I feel like if our conscious and unconscious and our head and our heart aren't aligned, we're not going to have the success we want.
right.
So if, although you have a goal in a business, right, to make money for yourself, if there's a disconnect somewhere in a belief system that you really can't do it, or you're not, you're not owning or feeling the power in that, then it can't happen. So that's what we're tapping to bring us into an alignment, so we can have the success right, that we want. All righty, so that's great. Okay, so just follow along with me, folks. And when I pause, since Michelle will repeat after me, and all of you repeat after me also, okay? So even though I don't feel as powerful
Even though I don't feel as powerful
as I would like,
as I would like,
I choose to honor how I feel
I choose to honor how I feel
without judgment.
without judgment.
So even though I just don't feel powerful,
Even though I just don't feel powerful,
I just can't seem to make the money work for myself
I can't seem to make the money to work for myself
as well as I do for others.
as well as I do for others.
I honor that part of me
I honor that part of me
that doesn't feel powerful.
that doesn't feel powerful.
There's a reason.
There's a reason.
So even though I'm not owning my power in this area of my life,
Even though I'm not owning this area in my life,
I choose to love and accept myself anyway,
I choose to love and accept myself anyway,
even though that's really difficult to do.
even though that's really difficult to do.
It's top of the head. I just can't seem to make it work.
I just cannot seem to make it work.
It hasn't been working for me.
It hasn't been working for me.
I can help others.
I can sure help others.
I'm amazing at that.
I'm amazing at that.
I support others to make all kinds of money,
I support others to make all kinds of money.
but something is missing for me.
But something is missing for me.
Not sure what it is.
Not sure what it is.
I do all the right things.
I do all the right things.
I have an intention.
I have an intention.
I set goals.
I set goals.
I show up.
I show up.
So what's missing?
So what's missing?
There's a missing link.
There's a missing link.
I'm just not seeing my power.
I'm just not seeing my power.
I'm not seeing my power in this.
I'm not seeing my power in this.
I'm blocked.
I'm totally blocked.
There's a part of me that is just blocked off.
There's a part of me that's just blocked off.
And there's a reason for that.
There's a reason for that.
I'm not sure what it is,
I'm not sure what it is,
but I'm open to finding out.
but I'm open to finding out.
Because there are many parts of me that are extremely powerful.
Because there are many parts of me that are extremely powerful.
I recognize that.
I recognize that.
And I want this to be powerful too.
I want this to be powerful too.
So I'm just going to stop, and because you're here and you're interacting with me, I'm actually going to do a little bit more of a role play, if that's okay. So
Sure.
take a breath and let it go. And we've just done a little tapping. What do you think the block is? If you had to guess, what do you think it is?
Fear of success.
Okay, good job. Okay. I'm afraid of success.
I'm afraid of success.
I don't know what will happen.
I don't know what will happen.
I don't know if I can handle it.
I don't know if I can handle it.
I don't think I'm ready for it.
I don't think I'm ready for it.
It's so foreign to me.
It's so foreign to me.
If I make the money that I want to make,
If I make the money I want to make,
I won't be the same person.
I won't be the same person.
I won't know what to do.
I won't know what to do.
It won't feel comfortable.
It won't feel comfortable.
So I'm protecting myself.
So I'm protecting myself.
I'm keeping myself safe.
I'm keeping myself safe.
Where I'm comfortable.
Where I'm comfortable.
Where it feels right.
Where it feels right.
And normal.
And normal.
This is normal for me.
This is normal for me.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
I can also learn.
I can also learn.
A new level of normal.
A new level of normal.
I can learn to enjoy the success.
I can learn to enjoy the success.
That comes with all the money.
That comes with all the money.
That I want to make.
That I want to make.
But it's not just about the money.
It's not about the money.
It's about the feeling.
It's about the feeling.
And the power.
And that power.
That I will have.
That I will have.
By achieving my goals.
By achieving my goals.
I don't feel successful.
I don't feel successful.
And that's keeping me stuck.
And that's keeping me stuck.
And I choose to see myself.
And I choose to see myself.
As a powerful money magnet.
As a powerful money magnet.
Someone who brings money in.
Someone who brings money in.
And manages it well.
And manages it well.
My gifts are beautiful.
My gifts are beautiful.
I know how powerful I am.
I know how powerful I am.
I help so many other people.
I help so many other people.
Find their money power.
Find their money power.
And now it's time for me.
Now it's time for me.
I give myself permission.
I give myself permission.
To allow myself.
To allow myself.
To see the power.
See the power.
That lies within me.
That lies within me.
To burn away the beliefs.
To burn away the beliefs.
That I can't be successful.
That I can't be successful.
That I can't make money.
That I can't make money.
Because it's not safe.
Because it's not safe.
So let's just take a breath and let's check in for a minute. Why isn't it safe?
Well, it's funny because as soon as we said that, I had this switch that said, I have created that unsafetyness. I mean, there was a flip in my brain that said, it is safe.
Oh, good.
But I've never had that before.
Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. So that's something that it can switch that quickly when we're tapping. Isn't that great? Especially when you can identify it, when you can identify. And I saw you when I said it's not safe. I actually saw your energy.
Yeah.
So it was really cool.
Yeah. It was almost hard for me to say that because it's like, wait a minute, it is safe.
Good. Good.
Yeah. That was weird. It was good.
Okay. So for anybody else out there, you might need to keep tapping because you might not have had such a shift as Michelle did. So you'd want to go back, rewind this, tap some more, go in, ask yourself, why isn't it safe? When did you first learn that it wasn't safe? Or why doesn't it feel comfortable to you? I find that a big thing with when we're blocking ourselves is it doesn't feel comfortable for a reason. So give yourself the permission to discover what that reason is so that you can then heal it and clear it and release it. And you can empower yourself with the belief that you truly want to embrace. So we're going to just do a positive round of tapping around this, okay?
Please.
I am very powerful.
I am very powerful.
I can create whatever I want.
I can create whatever I want.
And I can block myself as much as I want to.
I can block myself as much as I want to.
I'm as powerful as I choose to believe myself to be.
I'm as powerful as I choose myself to believe.
And I see my power.
See my power.
I decide to own my power.
I decide to own my power.
I light myself up.
I light myself up.
With a high vibration.
With a high vibration.
That allows me to attract.
It allows me to attract.
All the money I choose to attract.
All the money I choose to attract.
The only limit is me.
The only limit is me.
And I choose to release those limits.
And I choose to release those limits.
Take a breath. Okay. How you doing?
It's really interesting because I'm in my 50s and I'm a subject that I've dealt with quite a bit. And I've done a lot of releasing and a lot of ignoring. And I never realized the word safe until today
Okay.
that I created, that I'm thinking it is safe. Where in my brain did I disconnect that it wasn't safe to attract money? I don't know. I don't know if it's necessary that I know, but I never put the word safety
Mm-hmm.
and making money together at all. So that was the connect. That was the connect. And I think even though I've done this in EFT before, but mostly with other emotions, I've never done it with this type of thing. I've done it with some other issues.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that was it was. I'm telling you, the switch just went.
I love it.
It
It's
was it
great.
was good. It was
Yeah,
I could sense it. I'm going, why is she asking me that question? Because there doesn't make sense because it is safe.
right. It's
So
usually, well, the other thing that I heard you say is you're trying to, in your mind, like, where did I decide that it wasn't? And you didn't decide that in your mind, in the egoic conscious mind, you didn't, but
okay.
unconsciously you decided or you felt it. So it's usually an experience that happened, something that you saw or determined, things that you pick up on and hear, heard as a child, different things. They're all different things that might have created that belief for you, but you weren't aware of it.
Mm,
However, most of the time, we are just trying to keep ourselves safe. We just don't realize that's what we're doing.
mm,
So when something's not working and we're not having
yeah.
the results that we want, we're protecting ourselves somehow. So if you can go in
Right.
and look at it from that perspective, then you can start to get the information you need and reprogram.
I'm going to be putting it is safe for me. That's going to be my mantra for the next few days or for the next month or whatever. It is safe for me to
Great.
not only make money but to attract it and then turn around and use it the way I need to. And maybe I think partly is because going through this process is I it's managing it and making sure I haven't changed. I don't want it to, not that I have to make millions. I'm not talking about millions of dollars. That's not what I'm talking about. Just talking about being successful in my own right.
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 Well, that's what
And
aligned success is, Michelle. It is choosing for yourself what will make you feel successful and happy.
right,
Not everybody is looking to become billionaires, but that's
right.
not where their happiness is going to come from.
No.
But the happiness to have a service, to be, to be offering what you offer and know that it's making a difference for people, and to
Mm,
receive the energetic benefit of being paid for that and being paid well is and you don't need to. I can even almost hear you apologizing. even though
hmm
I'm here
hmm
even though I'm
hmm
still apologizing. Go ahead.
Okay. Even though I'm still apologizing,
I don't want to make too much money.
I don't want to make too much money.
I don't want it to change me.
I don't want it to change
I'm
me.
afraid if I have too much money,
I'm afraid if I have too much money,
I'll change.
I will change.
Money will change me.
Money will change me.
Is there a truth in that for you?
And yes,
Are you more
there
concerned
is.
that it will change you, or that the people around you will change or not like who you are?
Don't want to ever portray that I have a lot of money.
And why is that? Who do you judge? Who has a lot of money that you judge?
I'm my former marriage.
Okay. So that's the work to do,
Yes,
because you're still
yes,
holding it on. So you're still holding on to a belief that if you have too much
yes,
money, it's not okay, it's not safe.
yes, yes.
And
Because it's going to create um, a negative outcome.
okay. So as long as you have that association,
As I have that association,
as long as I believe
as long as I
that
believe
having too much money
that having too much money
brings a negative situation on,
brings a negative situation on,
I can never allow myself
I can never allow myself
to have too much money.
too much money.
I will always make sure
I will always make sure
that I don't.
that I don't.
As long as I have this judgment
As long as I have this judgment
and this belief,
and this belief,
I cannot allow myself
I cannot allow myself
to have money.
to have money.
So I choose to see
I
this
choose
another way.
to see this another way.
I choose to see this a more positive way.
I choose to see this in a more positive way.
I choose to go forward and create a new experience.
I choose to go forward and create a new experience
around money.
Around money.
That is positive.
That it's positive.
And safe.
It's safe.
It's healthy.
It's healthy.
It's joyful.
It's joyful.
And I can have as much as I want.
And I can have as much as I want.
And it can be positive.
And it can be positive.
It will be positive.
It will be positive.
I'm letting go of my past experience around money.
I'm letting go of my past experience with money.
That it's negative.
That it's negative.
Because the truth is, I absolutely love money.
I absolutely love money.
And I'm so grateful for having money.
I'm grateful for having money.
And I choose to be in that vibration.
And I choose to be in that vibration.
To allow money to come to me.
To allow money to come to me.
And to be safe.
And to be safe.
And to be joyful.
And to be joyful.
Having too much money.
Having too much money.
Is something I look forward to.
It's something I look forward to.
Not something I'm afraid of.
Not something I'm afraid of.
Not something I judge.
Not something I judge.
But something I accept.
Something I accept.
And I create.
And I create.
Take a breath. And I'm just I have some comments while you're sitting there for a second. Okay, so Walter, I hear you said, I agree there's a certain amount that people need to feel safe, but sometimes we take risks. And if I didn't, I would not be working from home. And I totally agree with that. This isn't about saying that you can't feel safe and you can't do things anyway. However, I've been doing this work for a really long time, and I've helped a lot of people change their life because of these beliefs that they're not aware of that are keeping them stuck. You know, I'm really happy that you don't feel that this is something you resonate with. That's awesome. I mean, we want more people to not need this, right? The whole point of doing this is so, can be where you are. So that's great. And this is just one area we're talking about. There's lots of other places where we tap in different things, but this is a very real issue for so many people. So Michelle, I really am grateful to you for being willing to be so vulnerable and honest and share that. And I just want to check in with you now and see how you're doing.
Sure. I think I'm okay.
Yeah. What I would recommend you do maybe is do some specific tapping around the experience of the last minute with all the money, and be very specific to really let that go and see what, ahas might come up for you around that. And, again, keep tapping in the more positive, but you want to really let go of what you're holding on to around the judgments from that experience that's keeping you from enjoying and embracing.
Yes. And there were some specific memories that came up.
Oh, good.
I think what I'll do is, I'm so glad you have a YouTube channel. I do too, but it's a real small one. But I'm going to go in and check. Is it Tappy Break? Is that the name of the channel, or just
No,
Tappy?
The channel Cheri Valentine. And then I have playlists set up, and there's a playlist. The first one, it's called Tappy Break. So when you click on that link, it just you see all of them that are there.
I think what I'll do is I'll put myself through several of those, because there were several memories. Yes, the vibration has shifted, but I do believe you're right. I need to explore some of those memories that were coming up, and this is maybe not the time or the place for it, but
I don't think you want to do that in such a public forum, but if you do need support, please feel free to reach out to me, privately. Okay.
Okay. I will.
You don't want to, I'm sure that's pretty vulnerable and private. So that's definitely something we don't, which is why I stayed away from it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for your work, Cheri. This is very cool for me, because EFT is something I haven't used in quite some time. I did back when I was working on all this with that former relationship, and I didn't have the support I needed, and it was looked down upon for me to do this by that support system. I mean, by the one I was married to. So this is freeing.
Oh, good.
Very freeing that I have space to do this. So thank you for all the work you're doing. I appreciate it, and I'm following you, and I'm just excited to get to know you.
Oh, same here. Thank you. My pleasure. So I'll be here every Monday afternoon doing this. So
Okay.
you're welcome to come every week.
Sure.
All right.
Well, I'm going to step out in case somebody else wants to come in, and thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Have a great day. Let's see. Let's see. Sander. All right, Sander, I am bringing you into the room. Oh, that's not working. I'm sorry. Okay. Do you have audio? Oh, why it's not working? You know what? I'll tell you what. Try refreshing, and I don't know. Somebody had helped somebody out last week when they were having issues, and I'm sorry. That's not I'm not techie. That's not my area of expertise, so I'm sorry that I can't help you, Sander. All right, I am going to close this out. I'm really grateful to Michelle and for joining me, and Walter for sticking this through, and for your comments. I really appreciate your feedback. And I'm going to go ahead and close this out, and I'll be back next week for another Tappy Break on Monday afternoon. Look for me tomorrow afternoon with Cynthia Bazin at the Smart Chick, where we're talking about getting unstuck. And I have, I'll be here every day this week at one time or another. So if you're not following me, please start following me and join me on my blabs, covering a lot of different topics. But I'll be tapping every Monday if you enjoyed it and you want to come back for more. And again, you are welcome to go to my YouTube channel, because there are about 40 plus videos, and it's probably the easiest way. I can send you to my website, which I know a lot of people say that's what I should do, but it's the easiest way to find the Tappy Break videos is on YouTube, and I set it up that way. So because I want you to have access to them. All right, I'll see you soon. Take care, for everyone, for being